Hola mi gente, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sean and this is We Are Investing, a channel that's dedicated in investing and personal finance. Boy, do we have a lot of news to cover when it comes to SOFI stock, ticker symbol SOFI. Now today's video, we are going to be focused on insider buying of the stock from their very own CEO, Anthony Noto. It was released yesterday that he added shares to his position. His position is larger and he's buying more stock. I'll also give you some information regarding the short interest for this company because we just got new data. I'm not going to go into deep detail regarding the short interest. I'll save that for a different video, but I'll give you the numbers right here, right now, so that you're aware of this change. Now, I don't want to waste any of your time. I want to cut to the chase. Your time is valuable to me. If you appreciate that, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and smash that like button. When you turn on notifications, you will be alerted when I upload that next video, deep diving into the short interest into SOFI. But let's get into the facts right now. We're just going to dive into the short interest first, get that out of the way, and then talk about what the main focus of this video is, and that's insider buying. I'll save my personal opinions to the end. If you want to know what they are, stick around. I do appreciate it. All right, so let's dive into the short interest data real quick first. We are at 56.55 million shares shorted for SOFI. This is up 23% because the prior reporting shares shorted was 45.76 million. That's an increase of 10.79 million shares in the last reported date, and that's around $165 million worth. An increase of $165 million. There's more to be known about the short interest, but I don't want to deep dive into that. I'll save that for the next video. Next up on the list is the insider buying from CEO Anthony Noto. He added 51,258 shares, which is worth close to $800,000, and this was reported yesterday in an SEC Form 4. This is official. This actually happened. This is real news, and we're going to dive into the forums in this video as well. Now, I get a lot of this news from Webull. It's a great brokerage. If you want to sign up with Webull, you can get 2 free stocks worth up to $2,300 if you deposit $100 into the brokerage. It's a great brokerage for your mobile device and also on your PC or Mac. I highly recommend it. If you want those free stocks, it's through a partnership that I have with them. An exclusive link is provided down below. Also, please consider joining the community, helping support the channel by joining the Patreon. It will give you access to a Discord server. It will give you access to spreadsheets. It's where we learn together, grow together, and make money together. A link to the Patreon is also provided down below. Let's dive into the Form 4 filings. Let's head on over to the computer. We'll also take a look at the charts real quick to see what's going on with SOFI. So let's do it. All right, if we head on over to the investor relations page for SOFI and take a look at the SEC filings, we can see that yesterday a new one was released. On December 29th of 2021, there was a Form 4 filed for SOFI. This just indicates if insiders are selling or buying a stock. That's the appropriate SEC form to display that information. We got one yesterday. The last SEC filing for SOFI was on December 16th. Now, a website that I personally like to use to look at this information and also look at institutional holdings and what individuals are doing for a particular stock or for all of their positions is secform4.com. And what we're looking at right now is the form that was released yesterday with the SEC. Now, the date of the transaction is December 27th. This information was released on December 29th. And you can see here, this is for Anthony Noto and the CEO of SOFI Technologies, Inc., ticker symbol SOFI. Now, if we take a look at this, there's 2 line items, both for common stock. Both occurred on the same day, and you can see one is an A and one is a D. This A indicates that he added, acquired, and the D indicates that he disposed of. So he acquired 101,000 shares and he disposed of 50,000 shares at a share price of $15.09. Now you notice that there is a footnote here, number 2, and if we scroll down, number 2 is shares withheld to satisfy tax withholding obligation applicable to the vesting of stock settled RSUs. These shares were not issued to or sold by the reporting person. This is tax purposes, this is because he is exercising RSUs, which are restricted stock units, which are basically options, and he's selling 50,000 of them to apply or comply with this tax withholding obligation. But it is still a net add of approximately 50,000 shares because he acquired 101,000 and he had to dispose of 50,000. And if you take a look at the amount of securities beneficially owned following reported transactions, you can see that he's at around 2.8 million shares. And if we hop on over to the SEC Form 4 filing before for Anthony Noto, the prior one, you can see he was holding 2.78 million shares. And that's how we get a net add of around 51,000 shares, which corresponds to around $800,000 worth of stock, close to $1 million worth of stock that Anthony Noto has added to his portfolio. And if we take a look at SoFi stock today, following this news that was reported yesterday in after hours, you can see that the stock is up 7.20%. Now, the overall market is very bullish today. The overall market is rallying and a lot of stocks are up, but 7% in one day is a nice move. And if we take a look at the 1 hour chart for this stock, you can see that we still have a lot of room to the upside to get back to the prior highs at around $25 a share. The 52-week high or the yearly high is at $28.26, which is also a lot of upside to the stock. Now, if you've been following the stock and see what price targets are coming out by analysts on Wall Street, you can see that a lot of analysts are bullish on the stock and have a price target ranging from $20 to around $25. Even that represents great upside to the stock. And there are many ways to play SoFi. I personally am invested in this company through leaps. I am selling covered calls, and I'm also selling cash secured puts. If you don't know what any of that means, then you're missing out on a ton of gains in the market, and I would highly recommend that you do some research to learn what covered calls are, to learn what leaps are, and to learn what cash secured puts are. You can also join the Patreon, join the Discord server, and be part of that discussion so that you can learn how to use these investing strategies to maximize your potential gains and also protect yourself somewhat on the downside by adding some hedges to your position. Now let me know in the comment section down below what you think about SoFi. Are you invested? Are you trading? Do you like this company? Do you not like this company? Let me know your overall thoughts in the comment section down below. But that pretty much wraps it up for this video. I thank you so much for your time. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. And this is We Are Investing, and together we are invincible. See ya.